Hi, my name is Danny Barfield from Barfire Knives and Miscellaneous, and today I'm going to go over putting a antler stag handle on a knife blade. I've been doing this for about 6 or 7 years now. I've actually made bottle openers, corkscrews, lamps, and some other stuff with deer antlers, elk antlers, various other antlers. But anyways, today I'm going to go over this. I've had multiple people tell me that I should probably make a video about it, so I decided to do it. First off, you start with ordering a knife blade. You want to get a half tang if you're going to do what I'm doing right now, and you can get those on Amazon or eBay. I ordered this off of Amazon, and it's just a about 4-inch gut hook blade, and then they got a deer horn, and that is all pretty much preference on how you want it to fit in your hand, whether you're right-handed, left-handed. You have to take in factor the tip, and if you want to go more in depth, you can cut off the tip first and see how that feels. I don't normally do that. I've been making them to give away for myself and also sell on various platforms for, like I said, 6 or 7 years now. So I'm going to go over that. So I have mine. I actually camo dipped this first because I have an order for it. And so I'm going to cut the tip off first. That's normally what I do, and then kind of see how it feels, and then I can get a better idea on where I want it to sit in my hand and where I want to cut it off to have the blade sit in there. So I keep all my tips because I can use those for bottle openers or handles for corkscrews or whatever, but I keep all of them. And then you have a better idea on how we're going to grind this off later and sand it down. But you have a better idea on how you want to, how it's going to sit in your hand. And like I said, I mean, for the most part, even once you grind this down, it's going to feel good in the left or the right hand, depending on how, your orientation of the blade. But like this right here, I know I'm going to cut it off about right there because you want this curve. People like this curve more, and I found it too. So I'm going to cut it off about right there. So I used a bandsaw, but I've done it with cutoff saws, miter saws. I mean, really, when I first started, I was working in a 1-bedroom apartment in the living room, doing it on my own, So, yeah, do what you can with what you got, and then as you progress or as you, get more stuff, you can advance from there. But so I'm going to cut it off right there real quick with my bandsaw. I don't like using the cutoff as much. Some people do. By no means does that mean that that's what you should do. That's just my preference. So I'm going to go with that. use a lot of this for bottle openers, corkscrew handles. I'll even make another knife handle out of that. So I save a lot of this. But so here's your handle, and if you look at it, that won't be a bad knife right there. And we'll finish it up, and I'll show you a lot more how to clean it up and all that. But I mean, that's a pretty good handle right there. So what I do now is I grind it down, the tip right, or the tip right here that I cut off, and I'll show you more of that after I do it. And for that I just use a bench grinder. And then I'll show you that. Once you use that bench grinder and sand that tip off, it's really nice in the hand and both ways. So pretty good orientation for the blade. So I'll go over that next. So as far as how I do it, and like I said, you're gonna probably watch 100 videos on this, and you're gonna see a whole bunch of people go through different ways of doing things. But what I do is I center the blade up with it both ways. And I've done it long enough now that it doesn't take me very long. But so make a center point on where I want the blade to be, and then I'm actually going to tape this, since I got that camo dip on there, and I have not sprayed it yet with the finish. And then the way I started